Top of the morning, fam. Top of the morning to all my bully people. Welcome to another episode of Face the Bully, where we talk about dogs. Like I always say, preferably your dog and mine. I just wanted to just touch in, tap in, and touch on the topic. The topic being bully groups. That's the topic being bully groups. How many of you people are in a bully group on Facebook or on Instagram or on Twitter? How many of y'all? Because I say that to say, when you look on the bully groups, everybody is always congratulating the dog. Nice work. Nice work on your dog. Congratulations on your dog. Every dog is a congratulations. But you can never make it to the top in the dog world if you're not breeding towards the standard. You can never really actually create that dog in the correct way if you're not breeding towards the standard. So when I speak on the standard, oh my gosh, how many people just get upset at me? Just this week, I had like about 4 or 5 people call me on Messenger. They want to talk. I said, okay, let's talk. One guy, he was ferociously mean to me. I said, okay, I'm just listening to him. He was going off on me. What the fuck? Why are you talking about my dog? I was like, I'm not talking about your dog. When I get in a bully group, I don't talk about dogs. I don't look at your dog and say, you got an ugly dog. I don't do that. I don't get in the bully group and say, that's a messed up dog. I don't do that. What I do is I get up in there and I say, hey, how did you create that dog? Why is he so small? Oh my gosh, that's not a question. You're being stupid. You being nosy. What you mean? Why is he so small? What are you talking about? Then I jump in the bully group and I say, hey man, that's a pretty dog. I always wanted a Merle dog too. But that Merle color don't come in a terrier breed. And it don't come in none of the bloodlines that created the American bully. So since you have a Merle bully, what dog did you use to turn that dog Merle? Oh my gosh. That's not a question. You being stupid. Hey man, why you ask so many questions? That's what they want to say. Then they call me because I accept calls on Messenger from any dog, man. Because I talk dogs. That's what I'm talking about is a dog. And when you start talking about a dog, to some of these guys, you could be talking crap. I'm not talking crap to you. I never talk crap to you. I never said one thing derogatory to anybody. The only thing I ever spoke on was a dog. So if you got in a bully group on Facebook, in which DOGK9 is in. That's my name on Facebook, DOGK9. If you got in one of those groups and I specifically started talking dogs to you, bloodline. Yeah, you don't want to talk bloodline because that's when you got to tell the fucking truth. That's when you got to tell the truth to me. And to the rest of the people. Like, how did you get this color? How did you make that dog so small? That's all I asked. I never ever asked anything else. I would never call you personally on Messenger. I would never text you on Facebook and tell you your dog is doo-doo. That's just not me, bruh. I like dogs. I love dogs. I really do like dogs, my nigga. I love dogs. So I'm not going to call you and tell you you have an ugly dog. I'm not. And if I told you, because it's few people that told me, hey man, you told me my dog was ugly. Well, you told me some bad things about me. So then I opened up on your dog and just clowned him. all the way through because you was acting belligerent. You got on here and you was not trying to talk about a dog. You was trying to talk about me, which I don't care. If I'm on Face the Bully, you want to talk about Face the Bully, dog? If I'm on Face the Bully and you want to talk about Face the Bully himself, do it. I don't care. See, the thing about some of you dog breeders, men and women, you can't accept constructive criticism at all. You can't accept it at all. And if somebody try to give you some information on a dog, y'all know so much that you will not listen to what nobody know or what information somebody is trying to give you that they can clearly, especially me if I say something to you, because I could clearly point it out in text. This is the reason I said it to you. Y'all get offended on that shit. Y'all want to call and come by and beat a nigga up and break in his house and take his whole dog kennel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get offended on that shit, man. For what? A dog is a dog, and a dog is supposed to be bred properly. And if you in a dog group, or if you in a dog breed, a certain specific breed that you like to breed, like me, such as the American Bully. I did not create the American Bully. I only follow the protocol, the standard. That's it. And then if you say something to somebody else, then you a hater. I am not no fucking hater. Why you keep calling me a hater just because I said something? Hey, man, you know, it's been people breeding the American Bully for the last 15 years. You don't think they wanted a Merle dog? If they knew they could have bred a Merle dog 15 years ago, they would have bred it. But they didn't breed that shit because they was following Razor's Edge protocol, Razor's Edge standard. I don't really care about the new bullies that's coming in. I think they're all gorgeous. But I also think ain't none of them edge. Y'all might have the edge names on these dogs. You might have Gotti on these dogs. You might have Miyagi on these dogs. And they were bred to none of these dogs. A lot of people is breeding the bulldogs straight up Frenchies. And on their paperwork it say Miyagi. I asked the dude, was Miyagi bred? Or did Miyagi have G2 in his blood? Oh my gosh, he got extra mad. Did Miyagi have G2 in his blood? I was like, yeah, did Miyagi have G2 in his blood? Wasn't one of the Miyagis had G2 in their blood? Because it was a very big Miyagi first. Then the other Miyagi we saw in the red sweater with the birthday cake, he was having a birthday. That's when I knew Miyagi, that, you know, it wasn't the same Miyagi. See, now you got a breed called GIG. But what is it? That's the only thing I asked in the GIG group too. I went in the GIG group. They don't answer my questions. They won't answer me. They pretty much know who I am in these groups. So when I step in that motherfucker, they immediately be like, oh my gosh, that's him. A few of the groups put me out. Just the other day, I blew up on probably 100, 200 people in a bully group. Went in bad on all of them because none of them knew about a bully. None of them knew about a bully. And all I ever did in that whole conversation, it was for probably 2 hours because we was going at it. It was for 2 hours straight. Now, only thing I ever did in that conversation was answer questions politely. Answer questions intelligently. Intellectually. I'm not a veterinarian, but you know what? I got more friends that are dogs than I got friends that are humans. So I know about these dogs. Just a little bit. Not much to become a scientist like most of the backyard breeders are, and the garage breeders and the puppy mills. They're scientists. They taking any kind of dog and putting it together. So when I asked the question, is GIG crossed to Boston Terrier? They got mad. I can't ask you, is he crossed to Boston Terrier. So when I asked the question, did Giaggi, was he crossed to Pekingese? They got mad. They got mad, man. I'm talking about they was getting mad at the kid on everything I said. So I turned around and I asked him again, is this dog crossed to a pug? They got mad. They got mad, man. They got straight mad. Want to come at me? You're just this and this and this. You're not talking. What, dude? The onlyest thing I ever asked you was the bloodline of your dog. That's it. Why is it a secret? Why is the bloodline of your dog a secret? And if it is a secret to most dog men, they'll get beyond that secret. Most dog men, especially if they in their 40s and their 50s, they might could just look at a dog and tell you the exact breed of that motherfucker. Whether you like it or not, they can tell you the exact breed of that dog. And the very first thing you do is get mad, wanna shadow ban a dude, wanna call him on Instagram, wanna call him on Messenger. Basically harassing people now. If I was a punk, I'd be then call the police. Oh my gosh, they jumping out the bushes, they coming to get me. All right, man, fuck you. Okay? And I said what I said. Bendon told y'all a long time ago, I am not Floyd Mayweather. I'm not Mike Tyson. I'm not Muhammad Ali. I'm really not here to start fights. I protect myself, but I'm not these guys. And y'all coming off like y'all champion MMA fighters or something like that. Man, just because I tell you that that dog, if he had ears, would clearly look like a Frenchie. That dog, if he had ears, he clearly looked like a Pekingese because some of your dogs got fur on them. And that's just a fact. I never ever clown nobody dog. When I talk about dogs, I want to know the blood that's in that dog. Can I know the blood? Every other dog, we know the blood except the pit bull. We know parts of the blood. Every other dog, we know the blood. We know what created it. Well, what did it take, like 10 dogs to create that Dogo Argentino? It's about to take 10 dogs to create the bully. When it really didn't start like that. Dave wouldn't even took half of y'all dogs that he see right now today. Dave would have never took those dogs. He clearly told you a dog looks like what's behind it. Y'all believe Dave, so let's listen to his words. He told you that a dog clearly looks like the dogs that are behind it. I already knew that shit. But this was for y'all. Y'all need to hear this again. Because if I say it, somebody gonna assassinate the hell out of me. Somebody gonna go crazy. But I don't care about you going crazy. See, because I really need to talk about the genetics of a dog. And that's what I do. And I ain't talking about every single dog. I'm just talking about one, the American Bully. That ruffian dog. That watchdog. That Ryan dog. All those dogs are blended up, you know? That pit bull terrier, that Staffordshire terrier. You know what I'm saying? That creates a bully. More than one dog, more than two dogs, more than three dogs sometimes create one dog. You gotta know this type of shit. You just ain't gonna go, had two dogs make babies and then you call that a whole new breed. That's some bullshit right there. And I'm pretty sure all kinds of other people done told y'all that. But when I told y'all that in these groups, you got extra mad. You want to call me on the phone. I don't care. You can call me back. I don't give a fuck. I answered it, didn't I? Every single one of y'all. I answered you politely, respectfully. I don't need to. Excuse me, I burped. I'm not getting hostile over no dog. I'm not gonna do that. I just want to talk genetics of a dog in case I might want that blood. I'm not going to get hostile over no dog. We're not going to war over a dog. That's why I tell you all the time, I don't really talk about people. Some people deserve to be talked about because of the negative stuff they say. It's negative. It's just a bunch of negative stuff, and it's not correct information either that you're giving out about a dog. And most of the times on Face the Bully, when I be giving out information, y'all act like y'all don't listen. But my views don't lie. Y'all act like y'all don't listen, but my views sometimes tell the truth. There's more than you people are listening. It's just that since I don't really, all right, I'm gonna put it like this. Me, myself, personally, I don't really create the exotic dog. I like the exotic dog, but I don't create that shit because I want to know what creates an exotic dog. Then when you ask somebody what creates an exotic dog, you a hater. Mm-hmm. You off top hating. That's not cool, bruh. If I ask you what creates your dog and I'm a hater because I asked you what created your dog, no, you a hater. And you want to know what else you are? You're not truthful. And you know what type of people that are not truthful, who are not truthful in the dog game, you know what we call them? We call them scammers. That's exactly what it is. You trying to scam somebody out they goods. You trying to scam somebody out they money. You trying to make somebody believe that this dog, oh, he's off a Mufasa. He's not off Mufasa. This dog's off Grand Champion Samson. He's not off Samson. He's not off Samson. You don't have no pictures of the breedings. You don't have too much of anything, bro, to show where this dog came from. And if somebody asks you, it's bad on his behalf. On his behalf, it's bad. Why it gotta be like that? Why is it that most of y'all scared to talk about the blood that's in your dog? We can clearly see that your dog is hella short. There's dachshunds out here bigger than bullies. There's French bulldogs out here bigger than bullies. There's cats out here bigger than bullies. I got a rooster outside right now. If he stick his head up, he'll be bigger than some bullies. And I ask you, why your dog come out so short? What made your dog short? Did you cross it with a Frenchie? Did you cross it with an EB? Nope, we didn't do that. You a hater. You shouldn't even be saying shit like that. Fuck you, nigga. I ain't no damn hater. Nigga, I'm a dog person. Nigga, I know about dogs. And or if you didn't cross it with that, then you must have crossed it with an applehead chihuahua. I really think that a few people have crossed their bully with an applehead chihuahua to get that motherfucker shorter. I think that. And when I said I'm not a hater, I'm just letting you know that I think you're lying about your dog being a bully. That's why on most of the paperwork, we don't see dogs on the paperwork. Especially, I done bought dogs from people who got their dogs tagged with the AKC. And ain't no but dogs on the paperwork. Just names. Then you look those names up and you can't even find them on the internet. Oh, that's some hater shit too, Skeet. You shouldn't be talking like that. You shouldn't be talking like that. No, I'm going to talk about a dog. I'm going to talk about that dog. And if you don't respect it, then you know what? You probably just don't respect it. But I'm going to tell you something as a real dog person. Dog man. Just a person that loves dogs. I could damn near look at your dog, bruh, and tell you exactly what the fuck it is. I have that gift. God said he gave us all a gift. I think he gave me the gift of them animals, man. I'm not Dr. Doolittle, but I'm going to tell you right now, I can look at your dog and tell you what breeds of dog created that dog. And I do that inside the bully groups. And they hate that shit. They hate that shit with a passion. So I'm going to just keep on doing what I do. I used to film on Face the Bully behind the camera. Fuck that. We don't film behind the camera because I'm really talking about these dogs. I'm going in on the dogs. What made that dog? What turned that dog that color? Since y'all don't want to tell nobody, Face the Bully is going to do episode after episode telling people what made that dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do episode off of episode telling people what made that dog, bruh. Cause it's a lie. And when you lie, you scamming. I don't, man, look, I can scam anybody I want to if I wanted to out of dog. Cause I know how to create a dog. And I don't think it's, when you fucking up dogs, I don't like that. That's not cool. Ain't nothing fly about that. And that's the reason that I probably have a problem with seeing some of these dogs, and I want to talk about it. I don't have a problem with the breeder. I don't have a problem with the owner. I just have a problem with the look. And when they go, well, hey man, you can't hear that dog breathing like that? That is a problem. That is a problem. Well, what is wrong with him? Could be his throat messing up. He ain't getting enough air. He probably ain't getting enough air through his nose. He probably ain't getting enough air. And you walking him in the heat. They dying. They got white foam coming from their mouth because y'all don't know about breeding brachiocephalic dogs to each other. Basically, the Pekingese, brachiocephalic. The pug, brachiocephalic. The EB, some of them, brachiocephalic. The Frenchie, some of them, brachiocephalic. These are the dogs y'all using. Then you take that motherfucker and cross it to a Chihuahua or a Min Pin. Oh, and y'all been crossing them dogs to the Min Pins. That's where all these colors is coming from. These tricolors. Let me tell you something. The German Pincer. I said this before too, and I'm going to say it again because I told you episode after episode. The German Pincer is the dog that brung the tri to the country. But it didn't come to the country as a German Pincer. Because at that point in time, it was illegal back in the days to even come here. It was an illegal dog. So what they did is they took that German Pincer over there in Germany and they bred that dog to terriers. They bred him to terriers. They bred him to poodles. They bred him to dogs. German shepherds. They bred him to collies. They bred him to any dog they could use to get back over here so they can have that tricolor. That's where the tri comes from. The German Pincer. That's where it comes from, guys. And I'm not playing. Hold on, let me grab it. I'm not playing with you. I'm really not. That's where it comes from. The German Pincer. I only be talking about dogs and dog bloods and dog genetics. So all these calls, you can keep them coming. I'm not saying stop them. No, keep them coming because I know I'm being heard. But these calls, if you're going to call me, talk about a dog, fuck your feelings. I don't care about your feelings. I'm not talking about your feelings. I know you mad because somebody exposed it. And it ain't even exposed. How you going to expose a dog? The dog is already, it's already a dog. It's already a breed. You just took it and mixed it. And I saw the mix. And I spoke on it. And then you called me on Messenger and hated it. That's crazy. You called me on Messenger and hated it. Well, keep on hating on that shit, y'all. Okay? But I'm going to tell you one thing. Every time that I come, I'm coming with some real shit. I'm going to talk about dogs. Strictly on Face the Bully. If you don't like dogs, bruh, then I don't know what to tell you. And if you don't like to hear me talk about genetics of that dog, then I'm sorry. Because I'm not talking about you. I don't care about your car, your girlfriend, none of that shit. I don't care about anything. I just only want to talk about a dog. If it offends you, I'm sorry. But I don't care. I really don't. Because what offended me was that you made that dog that couldn't breathe. What offended me was that you made that dog that can't even open his mouth to pick up a tennis ball. Now y'all making dogs that pick up golf balls. That ain't no protector. Chihuahuas are better than that. But I like the dog itself. I never spoke bad on the dog. But I'm going to speak on that blood. I'm going to speak on that blood, whether you like it or not. So y'all just stay tuned. Y'all just stay tuned. Face the bullying is far from done. You know what I'm saying? Far from done. I got a book full of topics on dogs. I just told y'all the other day, a lot of y'all probably haven't took y'all dogs to the miniature exotic dogs y'all got to the veterinarian for their anal glands. And if you have taken them to the veterinarian for their anal glands, why haven't you posted that? Why haven't you put it up and said, well, some of these things could happen to dogs? See, that's Face the Bully's job. That's my job. I'll post it. Go check my videos. I'll post it. And I'll talk about your dog's anal glands and why your dog can't see or his back hurts. They don't want to talk like that. We're going to keep it real, man. Y'all stay tuned. It's going down right here on Face the Book.